up, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube Microsoft Sphere of One, and welcome back to another how-to video of McDonald's. This one I'm going to be covering how to work the drive-thru. There'll be a couple little parts of how to work the drive-thru, but for now, I'm just going to talk about how to take orders in drive-thru. So, let's get this started. Just want to say a huge thank you for 1,100 subscribers. It's been a little over a month since we hit 1,000 subscribers equally, and now we hit 1,100 subscribers yesterday, and I think we're already up to like 1,105 or something like that. So it's just crazy how fast this channel's growing, so thank you guys so fucking much for that. So let's get right into it, shall we? So, the number one sales, I guess you could say. The number one point, the number one place for sales is drive-thru. It's not front counter, it's drive-thru. That's the number one place you get the sales. You get the cash, or money, period. It doesn't have to be cash, card, whatever. So, drive-thru is very important. So if you get put on drive-thru, you got a big responsibility. Not trying to freak anyone out, but you got a big responsibility. So this is how to take orders on drive-thru on the headset. So we're going to go over the headset first. So, again, disclaimer, not all McDonald's are the same. You might have this headset, you might not. I'm going what I have. I'm going off of what I have. In New Jersey, I had completely different headsets than the one I have now. But this is just going off of what I have now at the McDonald's I work at. So, the headset. Let's go over the headset. I'll flash a picture of this on the screen. Hopefully I can find it. If not, then you know, I guess I couldn't find it. Again, if any time my green screen shows anything or it's like all staticky or wonky or whatever, I do apologize. I was trying new light setups, so just bear with me for that. But yeah. So the headset, you put it on your head. Mine is wireless. You put it on your head. And, you know, depends on which ear you want. Sometimes people like the left ear, so you put the piece on the left ear and then piece on the right ear. I prefer it on the right ear because it sits comfortably. Even though when I put it on my left ear, it sounds more clear. I don't know. Anyway, so you get this headset. It's pretty much like, obviously you've seen it on the picture. It's a U. It's a U with a metal bracket, and then, you know, the things about like maybe like that big around, something like that. And now it's all different buttons. The two big buttons on the side, those are the speakers. Those control when you can talk on the speaker or not. And you know, you hit it once, you can talk. You hit it twice, hit it one more time, you stop talking. Like the people can't hear you on the drive-thru. If that makes sense. But so it's those two buttons on either side, and you press those. You press that button. It depends on which button you want. It's like, I think it's like A1 and A2. I want to say. Don't take my word for it, but I think it's like that or something like that. So A1 means lane 1. A2 means like lane 2. Just say L1, L2. But anyway, so if you want to take lane 1, you hit the lane 1 button, and on the headset, the microphone part will light up green. And then also on the side, like right here, green light will flash. Now if you want to take orders on lane 2, lane 1 and lane 2 are the speakers. Lane 1 is right here, and then lane 2 is usually right here. So it's like, you know, one person can go this way, one person can go that way. If that makes sense. So lane 1 is usually lane 1 is the closest to the building, and lane 2 is on the outside. Lane 1's inside lane, lane 2 is the outside lane. So you hit lane 1, and it'll glow green, and then if you hit lane 2, it'll glow red. Obviously, red doesn't mean it's dying or whatever. It just means that it's, you know, lane 2. So then there's a volume up button and then a volume down button, and then in the middle is a push to talk button where you push it and you're talking. If you talk into the microphone, people that have headsets all around the building that have headsets on can hear what you're saying when you hold down that middle button. So it's kind of like a walkie-talkie in a sense. So everyone who has the headset on can hear what you're saying on that, you know, on the headset when you push that talk button. So, how to take orders. Simple. Plain Jane. Extremely simple. Usually, how I was trained, I was put on front counter first, so I knew how to work the POS system and everything like that. And then I was thrown into drive-thru to get trained and everything like that. That was in New Jersey. But so if you know how to work front counter, you'll know how to take orders on drive-thru. It's the same thing minus you're wearing a headset. The only thing that you have to know is how to work the headset. It's very easy. If you know how to work the front counter area, you'll know how to work drive-thru. So, person comes up to the speaker. Usually you go ding, and then you can hear, you know, what's going on outside on the speaker. You can hear the speaker, you can hear them, and everything like that. So you'll hit the talk button. My welcome is "Thank you for choosing McDonald's. How may I help you?" or something like that. That's usually how I start off when I take the order. That's how I start it off. "Thank you for choosing McDonald's. How may I help you?" Stuff like that. You can do "Welcome to McDonald's. How may I help you?" You can do "Hi, may I help you?" Whatever your store wants you to say, you say it. Our store really doesn't have a policy on how to greet people, but usually it consists of "Thank you for choosing McDonald's," or "Welcome to McDonald's," or "Hi, may I take your order?" Stuff like that. You know, stuff you see on TV shows. "Hi, may I take your order?" "Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger." Well, I would be lying if I said I never said that on the speaker once before. Don't do that. It's not nice. Oh man. But no, it's very simple. Once you know how to do front counter, you'll know how to do drive-thru. Take orders on drive-thru. So you hit the button. "Hi, thank you for choosing McDonald's. How may I help you?" And then they'll say their order in the drive-thru. They'll say the order in the speaker. And then it's just like I said. It's just like front counter, like being face to face with somebody. They'll tell you their order. You'll put the order in, and then that's it. But instead of being face to face, you're over a speaker. So they'll tell you your order. You just put it in like normal front counter. Just put it in. It's the same layout, same everything. If you haven't watched my How to Work the POS System, I'll link it down in the description below. I highly suggest you check that out first, and then come back to this part. But on top of the two differences for the POS system from front counter to drive-thru is on top it'll be two circles. It'll say COD1, COD2. COD is customer order display. That's the screen outside where they see their order. So if you're on lane 1, you would hit the COD1 button. If you're on lane 2, you'll hit the COD2 button. And if you mix those up, sometimes it's a pain in the ass for the back window person, because I don't know, like I said, not every McDonald's has this, but our McDonald's has a camera system on top of the, on top of the screen or whatever, on top of wherever the hell it is, there's a camera. And every time you hit, COD1, say someone's taking an order on COD1, so I'll hit the COD1 button, customer order display again, hit the COD1 button, and then I'll hit a sandwich or whatever they want, and they'll take a picture, and it'll show the person in the car and the car. So it just makes it easier for the back window person to, get to get their order, to see, match it up pretty much. What the hell was that? Oh, outside. It's a mailman. Or mail lady. She drives around here like bat out of fucking hell. But anyways, so it takes a picture for the back window person to easily match up their order with the car. That's all it is for. And then also when someone holds the order in present window, like parks it, it'll still have the picture, if that makes any sense. It's a lot to get into. I'll get into that in the present or running or whatever video later on video. This is how to take orders on drive-thru. But so yeah, if you're taking order on COD on lane 1, you hit COD1. If you're taking orders on lane 2, you hit COD2. Very simple. That's the only difference. Also, there is another difference. Once you finish the order, once you completely finish the order, again, I highly suggest you watch my how to use a McDonald's POS system. But once you complete the order, you'll hit takeout total, like you do on front counter, and then it'll show up a blank screen with one little button that's an oval, and it says store order. So once you complete the order, as long as they're done, then you can hit store order. If they're not done, and say, oh wait, no, let me add another large fry, you just hit return. There's a little black box that says return on the bottom right. You hit return, and then you continue taking the order, and then once you're done, hit takeout total, and then store order. That's the only two differences. The CODs on top, and then takeout total, and then store order is different. There's a little bit difference. It's really not that different at all. And then there's different stuff with managers and stuff like that. But obviously, you guys maybe you are managers, but if you're a manager, obviously you wouldn't be watching these videos because you already know how to work the job. But yeah, there's manager parts where you really don't have to worry about that. So that's pretty much about it. There's one more thing I want to add. Sometimes, like in the one I work at, the McDonald's I work at, sometimes they have us. Well, I always do every day. Every day is my job is to take lane 1. That's my job, to take lane 1 until I become a manager. Which, I mean, I'm already a manager, but I don't run shifts yet. I'll make that another video. But my job is always lane 1. Take lane 1 and make drinks. So a lot of people find it difficult to multitask. So easy solution. Very easy solution. So people that take lane 1 also have to make drinks in some stores. In some stores, again, all McDonald's are different. So once you finish taking an order, you go make the drink, and then take orders just in between. It's difficult. There's really not a solution. I said it's a simple solution, but there's really no solution. You take it how you take it. If the present window person is saying, I need this, and this, tell them to pull it. Pull it down to third window if you guys have third window, or tell them to park it outside, and I'll get it to you when I can. Don't feel rushed, because that's the number one thing that gets to me, is I feel rushed sometimes. Then I start getting stressed out, and then I'm not focusing. Don't get stressed out. Pace yourself. Be quick about it. Don't lollygag. Be quick about it. Be fast-paced like I know you guys can. But just take your time. Take your time. Be quick. And if they say, hey, I need this, and this for that order, just tell them to park it. Obviously, the present window is going to be a little upset because you don't have their drinks, and very well so. But you're only one person. You can't make all these drinks at once. Now, if there's a lane 2 person taking lane as well, and up there with you making drinks, that's a different story. Because you have 2 people. Two people are better than 1. But just pace yourself. Just pace yourself. Don't get stressed out, because that's the worst thing ever. And I do this all the time. I get stressed out when my screen is full, because we have separate screens. Oh, also in lane 1, sometimes you'll have a screen that's turned sideways and you can see the orders, and then there'll be another screen where you see the drink orders alone. That's my McDonald's. But my screen will be completely full. I'm stressing the hell out. Don't worry about it. Don't stress. If they're waiting on it, pull them. You'll get to them. Don't worry about it. Relax. Take a deep breath and just keep trucking. Just keep going through. Because obviously there's going to be that light at the end of the tunnel. There's going to be that time where everything's relaxed, everything's calm. So just pace yourself. Make sure you get them quick. Get them to them as fast as possible. Sometimes you can only go so fast. As a crew member, you can only go so fast. It's usually the machines that take a while. Sometimes you'll skip over a drink by accident or something like that. That's obviously an accident. That's obviously on you. But usually the drink machines take the longest. So that's pretty much about it. That's it. Easy. Taking the orders on drive-thru is easy. If you worked on front counter, there's really no difference. So that's pretty much all I got. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please drop that like. Catch you guys later.